Hi Pisces, welcome to your February 2020 reading. This is for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, and Mars. Alright, so for the month of February, a lot of our focus for Pisces is going to be on our spirituality and on ourselves, because we have the Sun in our 12th house, and then our Sun is going to move into our first house on February 16th when we enter Pisces season. And happy birthday to all of my February Pisces out there. So yeah, we have the Sun moving into our first house on the 16th, and we have Mercury that has just moved into our first house on February 3rd. So a lot of our focus is going to be on ourselves for the rest of this month, from the 16th on, and even starting from the 3rd on. We're also going to have Venus and Neptune in our first house, which is also, Venus is also the ruler of our, and I'm saying our because I'm a Pisces too, but Venus is also the ruler of our 3rd house of Taurus and our 8th house of Libra. So with Venus and Neptune there and it being in our first house as well, we're going to have like just a lot of beauty and allure and sex appeal to us, and our speech is going to be really blessed, our voice, our communication. So this is like, if you're a singer, this is a great month to like sing or record or put some content out there. Or even if you're a speaker or like a YouTube video creator or just anything to do with speaking right now, it's really gonna be blessed for the month of February for Pisces. We also have Juno is going to be in our 8th house for the entire month. So this is really blessing like partnerships and like even more so sexual, like intimate partnerships. So I feel like, yeah, Pisces is going to be attracting a lot of like potential partners this month because we're just going to be really alluring. And then we have that Juno in our 8th house as well, with the Venus and Neptune in our first, like I said. And yeah, let's just get into the reading. Oh yeah, another thing I wanted to touch on for Pisces is that we've had Saturn, Pluto, Jupiter, and the South Node in Capricorn for a while now. And this is, since Jupiter's there, it's going to start to heal our relationships. For a while, you might have felt blocked with relationships. It could be any types of relationships, or like feeling like you don't have a lot of friends, or like you're having issues or fights with your friends, or feeling like you're just isolated for some reason, or just not really social, or just like having like delays or limitations in your social life or your like friendship life. And a lot of that is going to be healing and changing this month, Pisces. I see a lot of Pisces are going to be spending time with friends towards the end of the month, especially with Mars moving into our 11th house as well on the 16th. So especially the second half and the end of the month, we're going to have a lot more like social interactions. Might be like talking with old friends again, or making new friends, or even meeting potential romantic partners. And yeah, also with Jupiter there, like I said, Jupiter's starting to move through Capricorn, so that's starting to bless and heal our like social life and networking and like friendships. All right, so let's get into it. I'm gonna pull 4 cards for each week for you guys, and I'm gonna do the 2nd week, 3rd week, and 4th week of February, since we're already like done with the 1st week. Sorry guys. So yeah, just gonna pull some cards for my Pisces. God, what messages do you have for my Pisces? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, and Mars for the rest of February. For the 1st week of February, for the 2nd week of February, what can my Pisces expect for the 2nd week of this month of February 2020? Give me 4 cards. Oh. All right. 3 more cards for the 2nd week of February, and we got 10 of Shields reversed. So might be having some issues at home, or for like financial issues with your family or at home, possibly. Gonna get 3 more cards for the 2nd week of February. Ooh, got 5 of Cups reversed. So you might be having a reunion with like an old friend. Like I said, old friends might be coming back, or even an old lover. Can I get 2 more cards? Oops. Can I get 2 more cards for my Pisces for the second week of February 2020? God, what do my Pisces need to know? What is coming for them for the second week of February 2020? Five of Swords, Gawain's Penance. All right. I get 1 more card for my Pisces for the second week of February 2020, this month. So you might get a little carried away with this person I see that you might have a reunion with. Oops, the cards went everywhere. With that 5 of Swords coming after that 5 of Cups reversed. And we got the Page of Swords reversed. Okay, so you might be getting some kind of insight or something that you don't want. You know, I'm gonna pull some... I'm gonna get 1 or 2 more cards for my Pisces. Some clarity on this for the second week of February. Oh, we got your energy, Pisces. Queen of Cups coming out. Can I get 1 more card for the second week of February for my Pisces? 1 more card. Clarity. Why is the 5 of Cups reversed, and why is the 5 of Swords here and the Page of Swords? Ooh, okay, so we got the Universe. Came out with like a lot of cards. The Universe followed by the 3 of Swords reversed. Wheel of Fortune, King of Spears reversed, and 3 of Cups. I feel like you might get some information about a partner or someone that has, like, for some of you, this is like someone has betrayed you, and like you're gonna be like really heartbroken with that 3 of Swords reversed. But you're gonna move on and you're gonna be really happy with the Universe there. But the Universe also talks about Saturn, and the Wheel of Fortune is Jupiter. So with Saturn and Jupiter coming out, I feel like this is also talking about like the hardships and challenges and limitations that Saturn has given you for much of this year, since last year probably was really heavy between like April to September or October even. Those things are starting to turn around for the better, and you are going to be spending more time with friends because 3 of Cups came out upright as well with Saturn and Jupiter, the Universe, and the Wheel of Fortune. But some of you might be receiving like some insight or some information about somebody who's kind of like did you wrong, especially with that 5 of Swords there. Maybe someone cheated on you, possibly. But I don't want to like accuse them of that just yet. But something is gonna come out. You're gonna get some truth. It's gonna come out, and it's gonna leave you feeling really sad. But you're gonna move on, and you're gonna be really happy. And then let's just pull some cards for the second week and let this like story unfold. So can I get some cards for, the third week, the next week, the third week of February? Got Queen of Shields. So I feel like a lot of you Pisces are going to be just like really focusing on your money. Some of you might be starting your own independent businesses, or you're just going to be really focused on money and like getting that coin in the third week of February. What can my Pisces expect for the third week of February 2020? Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, and North Node. God, what messages do you have for Pisces for the third week of February this month of 2020? Ooh. Ace of Swords to the Hermit. Ooh, and we got the Tower. So some kind of big change is going to come in. Doesn't have to be bad, but this is a big shift. You guys are going to have a big shift, a big change coming in. This could also be, you know, pertaining to the relationship or the insight you were going to get of that old partner or friend that might possibly, like, do you wrong, I feel like. But a lot of this is going to be healed. Maybe you're going to be healing old issues for some of you with your partner. And yes, we were just talking about healing, and it's the Star card. So healing is going to be coming in between you and this partner. Or if it doesn't work out with this partner, you're still going to be healing and moving on to better things. And we got 8 of Spears reversed. So yeah, you could have jumped too quickly into a relationship with this person. That's what the 8 of Spears reverse can represent, like jumping into things too quickly. And like also getting carried away and like not thinking of the consequences of your actions. Alright, let's pull 4 more cards for the last week of February. God, what messages do you have for my Pisces? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, and North Node. Got King of Shields. All right, stability is coming in. Could be dealing with a Taurus or like an earth sign. But I feel like this is like stability, like especially financial stability coming in, especially after that Queen of Shields in the previous week. I get 3 more cards for my Pisces. What can they expect for February, the last week of February 2020, this month? Alright, so we got 5 of Spears reverse, followed by Ace of Spears and 7 of Shields reverse. So I feel like some of you guys feel like you have like reached a dead end, but you guys are actually at your I'm turn this around for you. You guys are actually at your breaking point, like your breakthrough point. So you guys feel like you're reaching a dead end here, and like, you know, like there's not much else you can do, or like really stagnant. But a lot of you guys are really at that turning point. Your life is about to shift. It's about to turn around and change for the better. A lot of you have recently found your path, like your career path, your spiritual path, like your destined like path for your soul. And a lot of you guys right now might be having financial worries, but all of that's gonna be okay. Especially since we had Wheel of Fortune coming out upright with the universe, and we had that Queen of Shields and the King of Shields. Like, stability is going to come through, even though right now you might be feeling quite financially like unstable, or have something that's put you in a situation where you can't make a lot of money, or you feel like you're having to spend a lot of money, so it's hard to save, or you might be spending your savings. I just get a couple more cards for my Pisces. I'm gonna pull from this deck. I love this deck. It's like super pretty, really thick, good quality cards. Yes, and we got the universe with the High Priestess. So again, that universe is coming out. Like, everything is like you're coming to a cycle of completion with this tough time you've been going through, especially with your social relationships and romantic relationships. And even for some of you, it could be like your health, your job, your financial situation, like whatever it is. Like, this tough cycle that has been going on for a while is coming to a completion. It's coming to an end. And that's your energy here, the High Priestess. So you guys are like really coming into your power and your energy, and like you're really intuitive at this time, Pisces. You just like really know your path and yourself. We got a couple more cards for my Pisces for the month of February 2020. Yeah, we got the Tower to the Hierophant. So yeah, big changes and big shift is coming in because that Tower is showing up again. And the Hierophants, like, you guys are really, like, this is like your energy, Pisces. Like, you're just very spiritual, and right now you're really tapping into your spirituality and your intuitive gifts and abilities, I feel like, for a lot of you. And just like spending a lot more time with yourself. and your intuition is really increasing a lot because of it. You might not realize it even right now, but if you've been spending quite some time alone, just wait till your life shifts and you get back going into that groove, into your new life with this big shift that's coming. And you guys are gonna see like how much this period of isolation has really like increased your intuition and like your ability to sense energies around you. And we got a lot of cards coming out here. I don't want to take all of these, but these are really good, so I'm just gonna go over these. Okay, so the Magician. I love this card. We got the Magician for you guys. So yeah, you guys are definitely coming out like on top. Things are gonna be improving for you. You guys are really manifesting the life of your dreams. We also got that 8 of Swords, followed by the 9 of Swords. So you guys are coming out of this really tough, difficult time. And we got transformation. So yeah, you guys were going through a really difficult period. And for all of you, it was probably something different. But this has really brought you through a transformation and like a spiritual, mental, emotional, like total transformation of yourself and your being and the way you think. And then we got that 2 of Swords. I believe it came out reversed. But basically this is like, you know, you might be uncertain. But this is really, we got Akashic Records. This is really like part of your destined path. I feel like you guys know deep inside, especially with that High Priestess, like you guys are really stepping into your power and you're really like, you know what's best for you inside. Like your intuition is like on point right now, Pisces. All right, and I'm gonna pull some oracles for you guys. All right, what messages do you have, God, for my Pisces? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, and North Node for Pisces for February 2020, the rest of this month. We got full moon in Pisces, balance, spirituality, and practicality. So this is totally like your energy coming up, Pisces. And I feel like God and like your angels and spirit guides just really want you to like, yeah, balance your spirituality and your practicality. Like make the time to like meditate, make the time to like, you know, do your intuitive practices, whether it's like tarot or like whatever it is that you do. Or your rituals for the full moon and the new moon, but make time to be like practical and realistic too, and make like practical, realistic steps that you're gonna take, like little goals to get to the larger goal. Because you can't just sit there and dream all day, Pisces, because you have to take like real steps to make that action come true. Especially with like Saturn coming up in your reading a lot. Like Saturn's all about like making actual real moves to get to the top, like achieving, and what do you have to do to get to the top and to achieve. And so like a lot of times you have to make actual real steps in the real world, not just, you know, sitting and daydreaming all day like us Pisces love to do. And I got the South Node for you guys. Don't let your past hold you back. So yeah, whatever this like past relationship might have been that might cause this heartbreak, or this past person that might be trying to come back in with that 5 of Cups reversed and this 3 of Swords reversed, don't let this past person hold you back, or anything that has made you sad in the past, losing friendships, anything like that. It's okay, Pisces. Like some people are, you know, meant to be there for your whole life, and some people are just meant to stay for a season, you know, and you learn and grow, and sometimes you're not compatible with people anymore. And you know, life is all about learning and growing, and just don't let the bad or negative things in your past hold you back from being the happiest you can be now in your present and creating the best future that you can for yourself. And we got believe in the impossible. So really believe in yourself, Pisces, and believe in your dreams and your goals, especially this month, Pisces, especially because we have Jupiter, Saturn, and Pluto in the South Node all in our 11th house. And 11th house is, yeah, it's social interactions and friends, but it's also the house of wishes and gains and progress and like creating the world that you want, Pisces. So right now it's actually a really blessed time for us with Jupiter now there in our 11th house, because whatever we think about and envision this month can become a reality and is highly likely to manifest. Like, most likely whatever you focus on a lot this month and whatever you believe and focus on is gonna become your reality, Pisces. Especially with Saturn there and Pluto to help transform it and solidify it into the actual physical reality, and Jupiter's there to like bless it and grant you your wishes. So whatever you wish for this month, Pisces, it's yours. So be careful and take responsibility for your mind, your thoughts, and your emotions this month, and what you focus on and what you feed your energy into, because you're really powerfully manifesting at this time, as long as Jupiter and Saturn and Pluto and the South Node are all in your 11th house. All right. I'm just gonna pull a couple more cards for you guys and get you guys out of here. Oh yeah, and we do have the new moon happening on February 23rd in your sign in Pisces at 4 degrees. So this is a really great time on February 23rd with the new moon to like really just focus, especially around this time, on what you want to manifest and create. And also on February 8th, because we're having the full moon in Leo on February 8th. And that is going to be happening in your 6th house of health. So also after February 8th, you might see a lot of like progress in your health if you've been having issues with your health or your diet or your routine or your ability to be productive, because that's what the 6th house rules. And with the full moon in your 6th house, this might be really completing cycles that have been like having to do with your health and your daily routine or your productivity or your work, and basically, or your diet, exercise routine, any of that stuff. But yeah, so if you've been having health issues or issues like eating healthy or losing weight or anything like that, Pisces, after February 8th with that full moon in your 6th house, that could really bring those cycles to a completion, and you could really start to see like forward moving progress for the better after February 8th. And especially with that new moon, use that new moon on the 23rd to really manifest and focus on what it is that you want to create in your life, Pisces. And we got trust your path. If you knew you'd be supported, what would you do, Pisces? So really, like, go with what your soul is calling you to do, Pisces. Whatever it is, music, art, singing, dancing, acting, painting, I don't know what else Pisces love to do, spiritual work, like whatever it is that you feel called to do, Pisces. And it could be something completely different, just whatever it is. Don't be afraid, like trust your path. Like, you know what you were made to do inside and what you feel called and driven towards and drawn towards, like, to do. And if you knew you'd be supported, like it says, if you knew God, the universe, your angels would support you, what would you do, Pisces? You'd go for it, right? And you'd go for it full force. So do it. Do it, Pisces. All right. I'm going to pull you one more card from the Goddess deck. God, what messages do you have for my Pisces for the month of February 2020? For Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. We got Medicine Woman. You are a channel for a divine healing power. Or for divine healing power. Whatever. But yeah, so basically a lot of Pisces this time, I feel like you're stepping into your path. And a lot of you might be like healers. A lot of Pisces are healers. So you guys might be getting into like Reiki or energy healing, or even like working in the medical fields. Or like, you know, massage therapy, getting physical therapy, even regular therapy, like regular therapist you could be, or like studying to be one. But I feel like a lot of you are on your destined path to help heal people. We got sensitivity. Yep, that's so like Pisces. We are so sensitive. You're becoming increasingly sensitive. Avoid harsh relationships, environments, situations, and chemicals. So any of that bad stuff, Pisces, don't be drinking too much. Don't be, doing anything bad too much. Don't be keeping any of those negative relationships from your past that might not be healthy for you mentally and energetically. This is talking about like how sensitive we are as a Pisces. Like, you really need to keep strong boundaries and learn boundaries to protect your energy fields, and don't let super negative people or people who don't treat you right into your life. Don't consume too many foods that are really bad for you or substances that are not healthy for you. And we got infinite supply. You are supplied for today and all of your tomorrows, Pisces. So Spirit, God is telling you that you're supported, Pisces, and like you don't have to worry about a thing. Just follow that path that you feel driven towards to make a difference in this world. Follow that path that really like your heart is calling towards and your soul just feels driven towards, and you don't have to worry about anything else. All the pieces are going to fall together and everything is going to be taken care of, Pisces. All right, well, those are your messages for February, Pisces. Thanks so much for watching, and happy birthday to my February Pisces, and take care.